Hi everyone, it's Heather. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with all of our recent videos. We are here in Nottingham, Pennsylvania, and we are going on the Herr's Snack Factory Tour. Really, to get there, you feel like you're basically in the middle of nowhere, and you kind of are. But it is a beautiful drive up, especially if you go the back roads. There is a lot of important information about the factory snack tour, so pay attention. And if you miss it or think I missed something or just want to read it for yourself, always go to their website and check it out. Probably the most important thing you need to know is you need to reserve a tour time in advance. You cannot walk in. You can reserve a spot online, or there is a phone number you can call and talk to someone to reserve a time slot. Second most important thing, they are not available to do the factory tour on the weekends. Actually, the only days you can book the tour are Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday between the hours of 9:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. And again, that is only available on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Each tour is limited to 15 people. That includes kids. If you have a camp or school tour of 50 people or less, there is a separate spot to book those. The other one will say friends and family tour. So if there's not a big group of you, then that's what you click on. If you're a school or a camp, make sure to click on the button for them. The tour itself is about 1 hour to 1.5 hours long. The tour is also rain or shine, so prepare yourself for that. I recommend you wear closed-toed shoes. When we were there, it actually did rain on and off because you will go outside between buildings during your tour. The tour is handicap accessible, so you should be fine with that. There are no seats or benches during the tour. So if you think you might need to take a break and sit, it might be a good idea to bring a wheelchair or ask to use one of their wheelchairs. And you can also bring a stroller with you. So if you have real small ones that would be easier for everyone if they're in the stroller during the tour, that is absolutely fine. And there's no guarantee what you will actually see being produced and the snacks being made. It varies based on their production schedule. So if something's not being made, you may see a video instead, of seeing it happen in person. I think when we were there, we saw popcorn, we saw pretzels, we saw chips, of course. So we saw enough. And actually one area of the tour, we saw them making the tortilla type chips. You couldn't really see much. So I do know they did show us a video about that because again, where you walked for the tour, you couldn't really see them being produced. No pets, of course, are allowed. You are allowed your service animal to be with you during the tour. Now for the ticket pricing, the best part. And actually their ticket prices really are reasonable, I think. For adults 18 years of age or older, the tickets are only $8 per person at the time of this video. Kids who are 4 years of age to 17 years of age are only $4 a ticket per person. And children 3 years of age and younger are free. Those are the prices at the time of this recording. Also, like I mentioned before, you have to order them ahead of time by calling or reserving online. And if you are a larger group, that is a different price. So be sure to check that out. When you get there, you'll go in, you'll come into a lobby area in the gift shop. You will head over to the gift shop register. You will see a sign. And that is where you check in. It will be under the name of the person who purchased the tickets. They do recommend that you get there about 10 to 15 minutes before your tour starts. So get there a little early, check in and get your tickets, and then you'll still have a few extra minutes to use the bathroom. Or if you look on the back wall in the lobby, you can read the history all about Herr's, how it started and how it's going. And to the right of all the frames with the history, they also have a kiosk for more information, things to do, stuff like that. It is a touch screen, and of course the kids just enjoyed being able to touch it and look up things. But one is a good reader, one is learning to read, so they were finding out more information in addition to reading the wall and finding out the history. Now, at the beginning of the tour, you will go in to see a short video. And that video will, again, you can see the interviews with the Herr family, and you get probably a more in-depth history about how they started. So make sure you give yourself enough time to be able to read each one and don't rush yourself. Just relax, go in, chill, read, wait for your tour, or leave enough time that after your tour is done, you can do this too. Faith was very important to them, so you will see this beautiful picture of them together, and they will have, they call it Chips of Wisdom, little booklets with some Bible verses in it if you're interested. And here is that information kiosk I was telling you about. You can see the history on the left, and also to the left, you can see Veterans Stadium Philadelphia seats. So that's pretty cool. My husband enjoyed that. My boys enjoyed that. My daughter just followed along and enjoyed it because her brothers did. So make sure you check that out. Another nice detail they have, when you walk into the lobby, you will see the gift shop on your right, and you will see this photo op on your left. So that's always fun. Get pictures of your kids, of you guys, of your whole group. So leave yourself, again, time for that too. They do have this area set up. I mean, I don't think they use it. Nothing was there, but I don't know 100% for sure. But that area is there if you need a snack and sit there, if you don't want to look at everything and read the history, or you have more time than you thought. Now on to the gift shop. Remember, this is also where you check in for your tour. So when you are finished the tour actually exits to the gift shop. So don't worry, it's like other famous fun places you go when rides exit through a gift shop. It is the same thing here. And yes, they have a huge wall of chips, and usually you can find ones that maybe you can't get locally. Fortunately for us, we don't live terribly far. However, there are flavors that we cannot buy at the local store. So this is the opportunity to try some of the flavors that we can't just go to the grocery store or convenience store to grab that specific kind of chip. And they have all types of gift ideas and more bulk purchases if you're interested in that. And there is no short supply of souvenirs that you can get. They have these stuffies, they have magnets, they have cups, they have shirts, they have keychains. They have a little bit of everything and all different price points. And you can also purchase the Herr Angus beef. They have these refrigeration units that you can purchase the meat. If you didn't bring a cooler, they sell the cooler bag, so you're good to go. As I mentioned before, the tour is handicap accessible. you will see the stairs here. And just to the right of the stairs, you will see my finger in a second, that is the elevator on the right-hand side. So if you can't use steps, there is an elevator to get to watch the video at the beginning of the tour. And here is the auditorium. It is a big size. I believe there were 2 tour groups here, so there might be more than one tour going on at a time, and they're back to back to back during those times.
I want to tell you a story.
And the not so great news, I can't share any photos or videos with you of the actual tour because you're not allowed to photo or video, and if they see you doing it, they will come over and ask you to delete it off your phone. They do it for the privacy of their employees who are working and don't want their picture taken and video. So don't do it. Be respectful. Don't do it. It is a great tour. Enjoy it. It's nice not having your phone out the whole time during your tour. And also, you get a snack at the end. And after having a fresh potato chip, I never want one from the stores again. And when you exit the tour, like I said, the gift shop's right there like you just saw, and the restrooms are also at the top of the steps on the right-hand side. Now I'm showing you the restrooms and the floor because I like the tile work and I love the detail of the H's all throughout the floor. And also at the end of the tour, submit your comment card. It can be a nice compliment or a suggestion. So we put a compliment and a suggestion in, so make sure you do that. You will also see the Oops chips and snack section. This is the little hallway where you are literally walking back to the front door. They do not guarantee the quality of these snacks as you know them to be in the regular bags. It might be too much flavor, not enough flavor, too much salt, not enough salt, and they are sold at a discounted price. So we stocked up on regular ones and also these Oops chips, and we tried them all at home, of course, not there, and they were fine. So if you're willing to take a chance, we didn't notice huge differences. One of them, it was a ton of flavor. We think a little bit more than they intended. Also, I don't want to forget, here is a penny machine. So if you want a cheap, fun souvenir, there it is. And again, the tile floor detail comes out of the bathroom and you will see it throughout the gift shop and lobby area. I love it. I really do. And my first name starts with H, so I'm probably a little biased. Okay, after the tour, there's not much around. You will see some restaurants, probably a pizza shop, but literally less than a mile away was this small little place to eat that we have never been. So we've done this tour multiple times, but we never stay to eat breakfast, lunch, or dinner. This day, we wanted to have dinner. We were all really hungry. And you will see the drive is really short, really short. It is called the Nottingham Kitchen and Creamery. So even if you don't want a full meal, you can go there just for the ice cream. A heads up though, it is very small inside if you plan on eating a meal. There are tables outside that you can get it to go and eat out there, but if you want table service, it is small. They did accommodate our party of 9, so we got lucky. There were 2 tables they were able to put together, but you will see in the clips, it is very small, quaint, and cute inside. And if it's just you and maybe 1 or 2 other people and you don't mind eating up at the bar, easy place to eat, and you probably won't have to wait. I have no complaints of the pricing or the food or the service. It was all great. It was really budget friendly. The amount of food we got and the amount of people we got, we thought the bill was going to be a ton more, and it wasn't. So they are very reasonably priced, which is even better because the food was good. And we all got dessert too. They have daily specials. Here's the kids menu. And they bring you coloring and crowns to keep the kids entertained, which is always nice because, you know, kids. And like I mentioned, there are daily specials and they might be different from what you see here. But this is what they were offering the day we were there. And this is also a perfect place if you have non-adventurous or picky eaters and people who maybe don't mind going outside the box a little bit. There's something for everyone here. It's good comfort food. That's what it is. Delicious comfort food. The kids' meals come with a drink, chips, and a side, and one of those sides can be applesauce. And of course, they're Herr's chips. We're less than 5 minutes away. We assumed they would be, and they were. Here is the kids' cheeseburger. He was trying to help me show it before the bun got put on and he took a bite. I actually split the Hawaiian chicken sandwich with my mom. So this is not a full serving. This was just my half. We upgraded to French fries. They are fresh cut fries, which is a huge deal to me, and I love them. And it was served on a pretzel roll. Delicious. And 3 of the people in our group got the Nottingham Angus burger. You can get that, here's with cheese and bacon, or you can just get cheese, or you can, of course, get the other toppings on it. They all got theirs a little different. If you're eating at the restaurant, you can order from the creamery. It's all the same. You can order off that menu. If you just want to go for the creamery, this is the front and this is where the creamery is located. It's very small inside. I don't think there are any seats inside, maybe 1 or 2. Honestly, I didn't go in. My husband went in and I forgot to ask. But they do have those tables outside. This is not table service, so you can walk in, get your ice cream, take it with you, or go have a seat. If you're dining at the restaurant, then you order it and they bring it out to you. I tend to be very boring with my ice cream, and no, it's not just vanilla. I don't really like plain vanilla ice cream, but I do like chocolate and cookies and cream, so those are usually my go-to flavors. And I don't usually do sundaes. However, they had a special sundae that came with Herr's potato chips and Herr's pretzels. So I decided, just for content, I use that as an excuse, to order that and show you guys. And I was surprised how much I actually liked it and enjoyed it. I could probably do without the potato chips, but of course the pretzels were delicious. You do get to pick your ice cream flavor for this. And yes, I did just go with chocolate, but I figured salty pretzels and salty potato chips with chocolate ice cream would be delicious. Next, they do have a fresh Belgian waffle ice cream sandwich. This was really good too, and the waffles were fresh. Again, you can pick what flavor ice cream you want for the sandwich. And look how big it is. It's huge. And last but not least, their restrooms. I have to do it. You know why. You can tell a lot from a kitchen at a restaurant by how their bathroom looks. This was clean. Sometimes bathrooms might look old, or that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for an overall clean bathroom. It doesn't need to be brand new and all of that. No. Just clean. We want a clean bathroom. And this one was. Thank you so much for watching. Please take a few seconds and make sure you subscribe to our channel and like this video.